So, having seen Tsukishima and Tsukishima, and eaten everything that we came here for and then some, I think it's time we make our way back to the ship. We've seen a lot more than we would have expected to from just that bus ride and excursion there, so I think this has been a fairly successful time. Short, sure, but it's all we needed at the moment. Hard to believe that both these islands, Tsukishima and Harumi, are reclaimed land. For all that we've been hearing that certain parts of the earth they're going to be sinking underwater, we're certainly kind of running counter to that, building more land as they go along. On the way back to the ship, we can't help but pass by Triton Square, and we're seeing something of an art installation. It all has to do with the Olympics that Triton Square was basically host to, and yeah, they're kids' drawings, mosaics, all having to do with the Olympic Games and the sports that they'd be competing in. An interesting touch. Yeah, this whole place is definitely designed for families and kids especially, now that it's no longer the Olympic Village. It's a very interesting place in its own right, even if it's not got the character of some of the neighborhoods that everybody's familiar with here in Tokyo. This might amuse Lars a little bit. It turns out that on the edge of town here, or at least on the edge of Harumi, there is a Real Madrid Escuela de Fútbol. And yes, that's what it says on the building. This is La Liga's attempt, or at least specifically Real Madrid, to train and recruit Japanese kids to become soccer players. And they got to get their next generation from somewhere. Why not from Japan? Who knows? Maybe they'll find the next Shohei Ohtani of football. After wandering through some of the liminal spaces that Harumi seems to be rife with, we are within sight of our ship. The only problem is we also are within sight of a fence that seems to prevent us from getting there. But let's see. No. There seems to be a path a little bit over here. So I guess I'm gonna have to follow Daniel and see if this takes us where we want to go. Oh yeah, nothing to worry about. They even have this thoroughly greened over area, almost like a public park, where we can walk through. It's beautiful, if a little bit, and disturbingly so, quiet for the middle of Tokyo. It's still, I don't think I'm gonna get over that. Tokyo is supposed to be bustling with activity, but here, you know, you have buildings full of people, theoretically, and yet it's just still. Well, I mean, maybe it's just the timing, who knows? And of course, by the time it does start bustling, people getting home, we're gonna be on our way out, so we won't get to see that. I mean, we could have seen it yesterday, but after having been up for 24 hours, yeah, we weren't in the mood for that. Oh well.